Let's talk about a problem that pretty much every parent knows all too well: trying to find childcare you can actually trust and afford. Today, we're diving into a really interesting new solution called the Zita Kids Marketplace. The whole idea? To take that old concept of it takes a village and bring it into the digital age.
This quote right here, this is what started it all. It just perfectly captures that feeling, right? That moment of frustration when you just want a few hours for a date night, but you can't find anyone you trust. It's a feeling of being disconnected when you need your community the most.
And this is what the founders of Zita Kids call the date night dilemma. But honestly, it's so much more than just an inconvenience. It really points to a huge trust gap and, let's face it, a serious affordability crisis in childcare today.
The truth is, the system we have now is just broken. It's this messy patchwork of really expensive services that feel totally impersonal, or you're relying on informal networks that can be, well, flaky. For so many families, finding care that is safe, affordable, and trusted feels pretty much impossible.
So, what's the fix? Well, Zita Kids is proposing a totally new vision, and it's not just another app. The idea here is to take the best parts of an old-school neighborhood babysitting co-op and give it a serious upgrade with modern tech, to literally build a digitized village. Think about it this way. You know how apps like Uber made getting a ride incredibly simple and efficient? Zita wants to do that for babysitting. But, and this is the crucial part, it's built on a foundation of real, local, community-based trust, not just a random algorithm.
Okay, so how does this whole thing actually work? The Zita ecosystem is really clever. It's built on three main pillars that all work together to create this community-run marketplace. Let's break it down.
First up, you've got the currency, the ZitaCoin. Now, don't let the word crypto scare you. This is a simple digital token that makes the whole marketplace go round. And I love this detail. It's named after Saint Zita, the patron saint of caregivers, which really grounds the whole project in its mission.
And look, it's not some cold, faceless digital coin. The design is meant to feel warm, tangible. It really represents the value of trust, of time, and of community effort, all wrapped up in this friendly little token.
And here's the best part. The value is incredibly simple and stable. No crazy market fluctuations here. One ZitaCoin is always equal to 30 minutes of babysitting, and it's pegged to a fixed value of $5. Super clear, super simple.
And all your coins, they're kept safe and sound in a digital wallet that's built right into the app. You can buy more when you run low, or if you're a sitter, you can even cash them out for real money. The whole process is designed to be totally straightforward and transparent.
All right, the second pillar is maybe the most important part. It's the ZitaBoard. This is the human engine that powers all the trust in the system. Instead of some faceless corporation in another state making the rules, each community is governed by a board of local leaders. We're talking parents, neighbors, maybe a local pastor, people who are literally invested in the safety of their own community. And that Zita board governs the final pillar, the Zita community. See, this isn't some giant global platform where anyone can join. Each marketplace is geofenced. It's tied to a specific neighborhood or maybe a high-trust group that already exists, like a church parish. This hyper-local focus is exactly what makes that vetting process by the Zita board so powerful and effective. So we've got the what and the how. Now for the really cool part, the who. How do different people actually use and benefit from this ecosystem? This is where you can really see the vision come to life.
Okay, first, let's look at it from a parent's point of view. The value here is just massive. You get access to a pool of sitters who weren't just background checked by a computer, they were vetted by people you might actually know from your neighborhood. You pay a monthly subscription, you get your Zita coins, and boom, that date night dilemma is solved with actual peace of mind. And here's what it would actually look like in the app. You can see the available sitters right there in your community, check out their profiles, and book a session in just a few taps. It's all about making it fast and easy.
Now, for the Zita sitters, this is a total game changer. This isn't just for other parents who are swapping hours. Teenagers looking for a first job, college students, even active retirees can provide care and earn Zita coins. And because you can cash those coins out for real money, it becomes a super flexible, safe way to earn an income and get some great experience.
But we can zoom out even further. Imagine you're a community leader, like a pastor. You could sponsor a Zita community for your entire church. The church building itself could become a vetted Zita home, a trusted central spot for childcare. Think about what a powerful form of community outreach that would be, strengthening the bonds between everyone. And the ecosystem doesn't even stop there. What about grandparents or aunts and uncles who want to help out? Instead of buying another plastic toy, they can gift Zita coins. It is such a practical, meaningful gift that gives parents the one thing they need most, the gift of time.
So you might be thinking, okay, this sounds cool, but there are a lot of other apps and services out there, right? What really makes Zita different? Let's put it side by side.
The biggest difference right off the bat is the trust model. Zita's local board vetting is just so much more personal and reliable than an anonymous database check. And the currency is totally unique. Unlike a traditional co-op where you're just tracking points in a spreadsheet, the ZitaCoin creates a real fluid economy. It's truly the best of both worlds. So that's the secret sauce. It's that magic combination of two things: the deep trust that comes from hyper-local vetting and the flexibility of a real currency with actual cash value. That's what makes the whole system work for everyone, not just parents swapping favors.
This is a really powerful vision, but it's not going to build itself. It needs people in actual communities to take that first step. So if this whole idea is sparking something in you, here's how you can help bring it to life. The whole process is designed to be totally grassroots. First, you just identify your community. It could be your parish, your school, your neighborhood. Second, you get a small team of trusted local leaders together to form your Zita board. And finally, you can help get things off the ground by becoming a founder and purchasing some founding coins to seed your new local economy.
You know, we talk so much these days about wanting to find our village. It's become this cliche. But what if we don't have to just find it? What if we could actually build it, using new tools to bring back those old, strong bonds, one trusted babysitting exchange at a time?